What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. Here last up with another video, a little bit longer video than I usually do. Don't try to keep y'all long, and just try to get straight to the point. But when you're dealing with these double standard decaf fans out here, dumb casual ass fans, sometimes you gotta give them, a little bit longer video than you want to do. But yeah, we back. Did a video about Earl Spence putting pressure on Pacquiao earlier. Check that out. Did a few videos yesterday, and just announced that Oscar De La Hoya secured the bag alert for T-Mobile Arena for Golovkin and Canelo for September 16th. Good news. Boxing will be on front center stage September 16th, and not a freak show on Mayweather McGregor. But talk about the passes that people have been giving Pacquiao for the last few years. The senior citizen G pass. Basically people saying Pacquiao can basically do what he wants because he's a Hall of Famer, and he's a flat out world renowned iconic superstar. But at the end of the day, as many people out here complain, even Pacquiao fans and Pacquiao motherfucking obsessors, are looking down on the Jeff Horn fight. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're just a diehard dumbass fan that's just trying to spin some type of way that Jeff Horn has a way to beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you look at it from this standpoint. He's in the game, or he fought Tim Bradley after Mayweather. Okay. Look good. Not gonna lie, look good versus Tim Bradley. Supposed to be a new improved Tim Bradley with Brandon Rios. Came back, fought Jesse Vargas in a soft touch fight. And now he's fighting Jeff Horn. Not a murderous row of fighters. And he got to the point where HBO, the premier network for boxing, they don't even want to promote. They don't even want to, put his fights on, regular HBO. They don't want to put them on pay-per-view HBO. They don't want no parts of him no more, because at the end of the day, it ain't that he ain't got it. It's that he's fighting a bitch-ass fucking row of opponents. A soft touch. He's taking a bitch way out. You know what I'm saying? And he's still screaming for top dollar, or, a good dollar versus these guys. And at the end of the day, he tried to go over there to China and break ground. It didn't work. Now he's trying to go to Australia and break ground with Jeff Horn. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he don't want no parts of Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's the same money for Jesse Vargas, same money for Terence Crawford, fight him. It's a fight that the fans want to see. It's a fight that, if you're going to be in the game and hold a title belt, fight him. You're talking about money now. And at first you just do what your promoter tells you to do. Remember that was his little motherfucking, his favorite saying, ask my performer, do what my promoter tells me to do. I listen to Master Bob and Master Michael Kahns, and they do what I tell you to do. But now, all of a sudden, he want to take a stand now that it's not enough money what he got with Jesse Vargas, because they offering the same amount of money to fight Terence Crawford. It's not enough money. And the fans are, all of a sudden, financial advisors and saying, oh, it's not enough money for Pacquiao. It's not enough money for Pacquiao. Nobody give a fuck about all that. Fight the best. Just say, come out and say that, I want to fight Terence Crawford because he's going to beat my ass. I'm scared of Crawford. Instead, you got your trainer coming out talking about black fighters don't sell. You got your trainer coming out here telling you want to fight Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia will be more lucrative fights. You in it for the money now. And understandably so. And nobody is, nobody can doubt him for that. He's at the end of the road, but at the end of the day, he holds a world title. And, these stupid-ass boxing major media outlets like Dan Fatfield, Rayfield, and the rest of them, Ring TV, or whoever else got him number one welterweight, he's looming over the welterweight division, and they can't unify and become undisputed because, his promoter don't want to work with nobody. He don't want to, sacrifice his sacrificial lamb versus the young guns, but he want to stay in the sport and hover over it, and people still want to identify him as the number one boxer in the welterweight division, when he's clearly not. Tim Bradley, he ain't did shit in the welterweight division in a long time. Jesse Vargas is a mid-grade, middle of the road, middle of top 10, or towards the end top 10 welterweight. He has absolutely done nothing in the welterweight division the last few years. Got knocked out by Marquez, beat up Brandon Rios. He ain't been in a meaningful fight other than the Mayweather fight in a very long time. Nobody's checking for Pacquiao right now, and most people were side that Terence Crawford to whoop his ass. I'm not saying that to be true, but I'm saying that I think he believes that, and his camp believes that. He's fighting Jeff Horn. What's next? What's next for him to fight? He gonna fight Kell Brook after he got broke all up with Provodnikov, Lucas Matisse, Mauricio Herrera, Rise Salka. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's becoming a trip, and people still giving him a pass. Well, Pacquiao did this. He did is the key word. Did is past tense. What is he doing now? Doing shit. He might as well walk to the fucking ring with a motherfucking with a walker. Making all these excuses, Rose. Oh, he don't look good in camp. Or he not doing this. Or we got to get knockouts to get the Mayweather rematch. Mayweather ain't thinking about y'all motherfuckers. Y'all crybabies. Y'all told all these lies for years, saying that y'all had the motherfucking blueprint to be Mayweather, and you get in there and you lay the egg. Now you got a younger version of Mayweather, in that mold. Not yet, in Terence Crawford, that people want to see you fight because you don't fight nobody but in-house top-ranked guys. You can't go out there and fight, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia. Your promoter got a line something about they ask for too much money. Or your promoter, want to shortchange them. Your promoter don't want to work with other promoters because, for whatever reason, he want to keep all the money in his pocket in-house. So the one guy that's in the same promotional stable as you, now you want to come up with more excuses why you don't want to fight him. It's not enough money. So at the end of the day, if I'm Terence Crawford, I'm looking at him kind of funny. I'm looking at Bob kind of funny. I'm waiting for this contract to expire out and get with me somebody that can give me the big fights. Because he called out with Keith Thurman. They've been talking about Earl Spence. Those fights can't happen. Master Bob ain't letting Terence fight them guys. Trust me. He ain't putting them in the ring with them. Nowhere near. He wants to protect his assets. That's why there's rumors out there that Top Rank is starting their own type Box Nation type channel. This sounds like it's going to be a paid subscription boxing channel with all in-house Top Rank fights. I wouldn't pay $5 a month for that shit. Because Top Rank ain't got none of the fighters that I really want to see fight. I don't want to pay $5 or $10 a month to see Terence Crawford to fight dudes like, Diaz and dudes like motherfucking Indigo, and dudes like Jesse Vargas. I don't want to see that shit. Pacquiao fight Jeff Horn on there. Pacquiao fight, Ruslan Provodnikov, Lucas Matisse on there. If that's even Golden Boy, chooses to oblige with that. Or Jesse Vargas 2, or Tim Bradley 18, or Marquez 86. I don't want to see that shit. I'm not paying paid subscription $10, $12, $13 to see in-house top ranked fights. That HBO don't even want to fucking put on their networks to see no more. If you tell me Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao's on there, then I'm enticed to look at it a little differently. But still, I'm not paying $10 a month, or $15 a month to see that fight. I pay it for the month, and I cut that shit right back off. Because after that, Top Rank roster isn't that impressive. Love Lomachenko to death, but really not checking for him. Really not checking for him. Like that. Unless he fights some big names, and they don't have any big names for him to fight. They have to work with other promoters at some point, but they seem to be able to maneuver and be elusive around other promoters and make, all these fights happen that, they don't know why to give a fuck about. I haven't seen a big top rank fight in a long time that I wanted to see. An in-house top rank fight, I haven't wanted to see none of that shit. But at the end of the day, this man is scared of, he's scared of Terence Crawford. His team is scared of Terence Crawford. And